Victor Carlos, sales executive, working late tonight. I love when a person in sales stays after 5 because that means business. And we've got a great client coming up. Artist Senior Living, Mary Underwood, at 7 o'clock on KDK Radio. What they are doing with people with dementia and Alzheimer's is absolutely incredible. This is an all-memory community care center, and she's going to be here in a little bit to tell you more, and on the radio at 7. Now, after she is done, we're going to have open talk. This story that I mentioned earlier today should really cause a lot of you to give me a call tonight at 866-391-1020, Dollar Bank Instant Access, kdkradio.com, or you can text me at the Right Automotive text line, the best deal in town, that same number, 866-391-1020. Retired Supreme Court Justice John Paul Stevens believes the students and demonstrators who protested this past weekend for gun control should seek a repeal of the Second Amendment. A concern that a national standing army might pose a threat to the security of the separate states led to the adoption of that amendment. Stevens wrote an op-ed piece in the New York Times today, adding that the concern is a relic from the 18th century. I think, with all due respect to his honor, this is about people fighting and dealing with violent acts of crime every day and how they need to be able to protect themselves. So we have said many times in the past, gun control could lead to this. You have a very bright mind thinking about it. Very interesting op-ed piece. We'll talk about it in the first hour. And then the president saying maybe the military should pay for his wall now that the $1.3 trillion is done as far as omnibus. A guy had voted against it, Congressman Keith Rothfus, in the 9 o'clock hour. God said, man said. Paul, Apostle of Christ, the movie, Jim Caviezel, will talk about Paul the Apostle with Dave Polovich from God Said, Man Said. And speaking of the week that is Holy Week, of course, Passover begins on Saturday, Friends of the Jewish Faith. We have got on Thursday, Monday, Thursday, and then Good Friday, and then coming up Sunday, Easter. I want to remind you that Father Tom Burke, St. James Parish, Swickley, will be on the air with Catholic Education Plus. That's 6:30 Easter Sunday. His guests include Len Liss from Holy Apostle Parish, Carrick, Overbrook, and Baldwin, his home parish. And also we're going to be joined by Norm Herb White. He is from Good Samaritan Parish in Ambridge, talking about their RICA program, Becoming Catholic. So it's going to be an incredible week. Join me tonight, Rob Pratte, Tuesday night, beginning at 7 on KDK Radio. Good evening.